other visuals to help bring themes to mind. You'll also need to provide learners with criteria and constraints as you're framing the problem. These help to guide the design, make the process more realistic, and push students to make new design decisions.
So were you able to stick to the constraints of your supply budget?
Yes, actually, we only used this, the rubber band, one pipe cleaner cut into 4 pieces, and this piece of paper towel.
Since you weren't allowed to use any tissue paper or anything as a parachute, what materials did you use to kind of catch the air and make it float?
What we did was we took a paper towel roll, and then we pretty much just cut it up the middle, and then I flattened it out using the table, and I basically turned it into like a kite where I used popsicle sticks as the supports on the inside, and I just sort of clipped it together with some paper clips.
You can also work together with learners to develop criteria and constraints for a challenge, encouraging practice of this critical skill in defining problems. These reflective questions can help students develop criteria and constraints. This is a lot of text. Feel free to pause the video. Engage learners further by allowing them to be imaginative and connect the problem and their solutions to something relevant or interesting to them. As you build today, imagine where you are using this device, who is using it, and why it would be useful. Then record those ideas in your journal. As you present, you'll share this with the other teams. Using these techniques to frame the challenge will ensure that your learners are engaged and getting the most out of each design challenge. To learn more about framing design challenges and to view other facilitation resources, visit thetech.org/Bowers Institute. So how do we encourage them to imagine ideas, both big and small, when tackling design challenges? Run a brainstorm. By running our design challenges in a variety of settings, we've learned quite a bit, and we have a few tips to help you run a successful brainstorm. First, preparation is key. Frame the design challenge so that your learners have a clear idea of what problem they are addressing and why, and communicate any design criteria and constraints. Next, prior to the brainstorm, choose a brainstorming strategy for your group. At the Tech, we found the following strategies to be effective. There's free writing, mind maps, storytelling, materials brainstorm, and post-it note brainstorm. Remember to communicate that all ideas are documented without judgment. Using Post-its is an effective method for brainstorming, as it allows learners to get all of their ideas in front of them, providing a chance to organize and combine ideas. If you are asking your learners to build a device or prototype, allowing teams to explore the materials is often necessary in helping them envision what they will build. Asking guiding questions during the brainstorm will help to focus participants and encourage them to think expansively throughout the activity. Here are some of the questions that we think are helpful. This is a lot of text. You may want to pause the video before we move on. Brainstorming allows for creativity. It can feel messy. Give it time and encourage all team members to contribute. In the end, your learners will have many ideas to choose from for their design. For more resources and lesson plans to use with your learners, go to thetech.org/Bowers Institute. Prototyping and iteration are crucial to the innovation design process, allowing learners to take bold risks, persevere, and learn from failure. The process